Welcome back, and if you did see the first episode, episode 0, thanks so much for watching. In that episode we created our characters, and now in this episode, I guess the first episode proper, episode 1, we will take our adventurers and start our quest to rescue the captured adventurer. But before that, let's take a look at the Heroes and Henchmen's character sheets. You can see that our captain is Jasper Dragonman, and the sergeant is Jed Brownport. And then for the man-at-arms, funnily enough, I rolled exactly the same numbers in exactly the same order for both of them. So what I have done is, I think that certainly means that they're probably brothers. So we have Archibald Whitetown and Alan Whitetown. And so they are our 2 men-at-arms. Alan has the red base. Then on to our heroes. We have the not very intelligent Ulrich Deathbringer. He's a human barbarian, and he has 2 attacks that he can use as his special ability. We have Haradir Stoneforge, who again is not very intelligent. He has the racial skills of spotting traps and disarming traps, and he too has the ability to use 2 attacks. We then have our mage, Malinor Greyruin, who's able to cast once per adventure a greater infliction that allows him to do 3 extra damage dice. And then finally we have our elven scout, Tanlas Silverblade, who is a little bit squishy, not very tough at all, not very strong, and 4 wounds, so hopefully we can try to keep him out of trouble. Excellent archer though, and he has this speculation shot where he can not from line of sight, other models do not block his view to his target that he can use for 1 shot. And they are adventuring heroes, and let's now begin the quest. So how it works with HeroQuest is there's 2 different types of phases or turns. One is exploration, and as soon as an enemy is encountered, it goes into combat. So while you're in the exploration phase, all heroes will move 12. As soon as an enemy is spotted, they will then go down to their actual movement or speed stats. Once you have completed an exploration turn, so all of our heroes and men-at-arms have moved, or henchmen have moved, we then roll a d12. Usually if you're in a dungeon, on the roll of a 1 you uncover a trap, or a 12 it is a wandering monster. Here, because we're out in the wild, I'm just going to say a 1 or a 12 is a wandering monster. So here are our heroes, and they need to get to the cave that the unfortunate adventurer was dragged into. So let's start with our captain, and he can move 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there we go, that is our first one. Our adventures are maybe in a little bit of a mess. Hopefully they can find sort this out. But now we are going to roll d12 and hopefully not get a 1 or a 12. Let's see what happens. 11, close. But we are good. Let's zoom in. Let's even move this down a bit further. And we are still locked. So we will take our sergeant this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's go back to the dice tray and try not to roll a 1 or a 12 again. Should I be picking up the same dice? Maybe not, but we'll have a go. 9. We'll take that. Here they are. Let's take the captain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Breaking through the clearing. And again, back to our dice tray. And let's roll again. Not a 1 or a 12, please. 3. We'll take that. So, can we get through the wilderness without bumping into any wandering monsters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Taking its time. 1, 2, 3. I should say, if we do roll for a wandering monster, they're going to come into the closest point on either one of the sides as a group. But we'll roll to see the side and so forth, I think. So, now again, we need to roll once more, getting nearer to actually where the odds, well actually it's always a 1 to 12 or 2 to 12. Let's see. 3. Like it. Okay, hopefully we can find our adventurers. There they are. We'll take the captain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The dwarf. So, looks like we are making it to our dungeon. And for those of you that are aware of Advanced Heroquest, it always starts with stairs down, which we can see there. Or we could see stairs down, 10 or 2 lots of tiles that make up a corridor, and then a T-junction. So we'll get to see what happens if we get in. But I guess we need to roll 1 to 12 once more to see if we do get ambushed by any guards that are there. If not, as soon as we get inside, a roll of a 1 will be a trap, and a roll of a 12 will be a wandering monster. So, back to the dice tray. Four, nothing. Great. So a bit of a uneventful trip to the dungeon entrance, but again, I will take that because it can all go south very, very quickly. Let's take the captain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there they all are inside the dungeon. So now rolls of 1 will be a trap, but we are in and we do need to roll. So let's actually take a dice from here and let's roll it in the wilderness to save me going back, and that's a 7. So at least now that will give us time to position ourselves correctly as we come to the end and can view. So I want, how are we going to do this? That is a good question. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to put the elf on the same side as the captain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. We'll put the sergeant the outside. The barbarian has a double-handed sword, so that allows him to attack diagonally, so that's good if he moves into this spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The wizard has a staff, he can also attack diagonally. Not as good as the halbards perhaps, but it's going to be safe and not being at the last rank in case we are ambushed. And then finally our 2 men-at-arms protecting the back, which I'm not sure if that's wise, but it will do for now. Now, the next phase is we need to then look for exploration and look left and right. We roll to see what's there, and then we also need to roll our dungeon dice, the 1 to 12 at the end, to see if there are any additional wandering monsters or traps. So I think here is a great time to end it, so hopefully I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.